Hello everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 15 on World of Farmcraft on the RDAllen multiplayer server. And we are joined at the moment by a few people here. If I can get over to the screen here, we got Mr. Fix, Jimmer, Brandon, and Thomas. And this episode, I kind of want to go harvest Field 42 out on the 2013 section of the map there. But I don't really feel like driving I was hoping to bring 2 combines anyway, all the way over there. Don't particularly feel like even driving 1 combine over there. Seems like a long drive. So, I went ahead and bought a trailer here, and we're going to see once if I can load 2 combines on this trailer. I don't know. Not sure if that's going to work or not. We'll find out. So anyway, we got the... Okay, so we have the platform enlarged here. And we want to, let's see, enlarge ramps. Always got to remember what buttons are on this here all the time. Add, remove rear support. No, we don't need that. We need enlarge. What is that doing now again? Doing something, but I don't see what it's doing. Okay, add, remove ramps small. Yep, we might want those. Keypad 4, there we go, that's what we want. Add, remove extender ramps. Add, remove board ramps. Okay, I think we have everything we want on here at the moment. Maybe not. Actually, let's see what's here. Keypad 0, yes. Can I remove it completely? Thought you can remove that completely. Maybe not. Oh, numpad period. Ah, yes. Okay, so you can move it way back. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get 2 combines on here or not. There is a hitch on the back, so I can always pull one of the headers behind. At least that's what I'm thinking anyway. This might get a little ridiculous here. We'll see once. Ooh, these combines are actually a little wide for this trailer. And this is like a really wide trailer, too, by the way. Nope, we're not on the trailer. Trailers are actually wide enough for the in-game combines, but apparently these AGCO combines might be a little bit wider. I did not realize that. These do have the wide flotation tires on them, too, by the way, so... There we go, that looks pretty good. Like we might only maybe be hauling 1 combine. We'll see how this goes here. Like I said, I didn't realize these combines were this wide. I know they're wide, but I didn't realize they were wider than our trailer here. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be fitting more than 1 combine on here. Oh well, I was kind of hoping, I could get one up on this little platform here and then turn the other one around the other way. I guess that's not going to happen, so we'll just bring 1 combine. Ramps up. I probably really should, disconnect that header. I think we can make it over there that way, I think. Attach load, button 1. Right. I think that's X. We'll find out. Nope. Let's try that again. Nope, still not connected. Okay. Attach load. O. B. B. Ah, okay. There, it's B. Okay, I knew it was one of those common keys there. I keep forgetting to look into my game settings as to why it's saying button 1. What is button 1 anyway? I have no idea. But yeah, why it always says that instead of actually telling you, okay, it's B to lock load or whatever for the commands. There's a couple other commands it does that for, which is really annoying. Okay, let's see. Oh, road is over this way. We don't tip over. This is the road between the 15 map and 2013 map. Oh, look out for the tree. Look out for the other tree. Maybe I should have took the header off. Probably would have made it a little easier. But where's the fun in that? Okay, I think we can go... Let's see, which way do we want to go here? I think we're actually going to want to go to our left. Or no? Yeah, let's go this way. I think we're going to want to actually go this way. I think this will get us down by the BGA here. And then we can kind of avoid the main farm and town area. I'm pretty sure we won't be getting through that area with a header on, so hopefully we can get through this area with a header on. Oh, I probably cannot get through the biogas plant here with the header on, can I? One thing that kind of stands in our way. Oh, can I? Maybe. Maybe? Close? But not close enough. Shoot. Oh well. We're going to have to take the combine off here a moment. And we'll unlock the load. The nice thing with these AGCO combines, their headers do fold out. They do have the wheels on them, so... we can just disconnect that. Sure, we got to fold it out here first. That would probably be a good idea. Yeah, hitch is going to be a pain, isn't it? Okay. On the positive side, it looks like Farming Simulator 17 will at least have some better options for hauling equipment. The in-game trailer, it's pretty much useless. In fact, I don't know that I've ever really used it for much of anything. The in-game trailer, obviously. This Fliego low loader here, like I said, it's pretty much worthless. It's too narrow to even hold... I guess it'll hold most of the small equipment. But even get to any of the slightly larger equipment, it will not hold it. It's just too ridiculously small. Don't know why, to be honest, why Farming Simulator even bothered putting that in the game. So one nice thing about this trailer, like I said, it widens out. Apparently not enough for this combine, but it does widen out enough and it actually works. At least in the game anyway. You know, I just thought of something too. I probably should have put like the yellow combine on here. That'd be the Challenger combine. We got the yellow truck, the yellow trailer. Seems like that would look good with the yellow. Nope. Almost. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's the one thing standing in our way. The biogas plant. Like I was saying too, I don't think we could get down through the town area either with a header on, so... would have had to take it off, I'm pretty sure, if we went that way as well. Also, just a reminder again, if anybody would like to join us on the multiplayer server here, links are in the description below for the mods needed to join the server. There are 2 download links. The first download link should download all the mods you need to join the server. And the second download link will take you to the server page where you can download the mods individually. Or you can also download them all from there as well. And then we also have a TeamSpeak server as well. Like I've said in the past, if you are joining us on the multiplayer server, it's not required, but it does make it a much, much better, I would say, experience for you and for us. Makes it a lot easier to communicate. Okay, let's see. If I disconnect here, what is it going to disconnect? Ah, disconnects the right thing. Perfect. Oh, and I probably should unattach it. There we go. We got one combine down here. I think we'll just leave it at one combine then. Like I said, I was hoping to get 2 combines on the trailer. Guess that's not going to work in this case, so we'll just stick with one gleaner combine here. And I would have to say, as far as these AGCO combines go, one of the few nicer looking combine packs that I've seen for 15. Just my opinion, at least for 15 anyway. It doesn't seem like there's been a whole lot of really nice combines out. Got a lot of older, again, in my opinion, not so nice looking combines. I have not seen too many of the newer, at least good looking combines. There is a 690 out there that looks okay. Again, not like great, but it looks okay. Okay, we're going to set up the GPS here. 12.3, we'll go with it, I guess. I think it actually is considered a 12-meter header here. The AGCO combines do not have as wide a header as the in-game combines do. It's only 12 meters instead of the 13.6, but it's still pretty close. Not too bad on size. And like I was saying, it's nice to have some fairly good-looking combines here, other than the in-game ones for a change. There are a few issues with the combines here. I know a lot of people complain about like the brakes on these combines, or lack thereof, I should say. It doesn't bother me too much. It seems like it works okay. It is a little bit slower braking than some of the other vehicles, but not, at least in my opinion, noticeable enough to make a difference for me. But yes, Farming Simulator 15 is right around the corner here, folks. October 25, I believe it is. So another, what do we got, another 3 days yet? Well, actually, depending on when this video goes live, probably another 2 days, more than likely. Seems like a lot of people are getting excited about that. Looks like lots of nice new equipment to play with, that is for sure. And too, I noticed a nice selection of somewhat older styled equipment as well, like the starter combine. Definitely looking forward to that. I forget the numbers on that combine again, but it's Case International. Like I said, one of the older combines. Anyway, we'll see if we can read a couple comments here from last episode. And we are harvesting, this is, by the way, the 2013 section of the World of Farmcraft map. Do seem to get a lot of questions about that. What is World of Farmcraft? For those of you not familiar with this map, it is a combination of the 4 Farming Simulator maps. So you got the 2009 map, way back in Farming Simulator 2009. You got the Farming Simulator 2000. These are the original maps that came with the game, by the way. These aren't modded maps or nothing like that. You got the original 2009 map. You got the original map that came with 2011. You got the original map that came with 2013. And then you got the original map that came with 15. So 2013 was Hagenstead. And of course 15 was Bjornholm. And basically each map, if you kind of look at the map here, each one is kind of in its own quadrant. So 2009 up in the top left, 2011 up in the top right, 2013 bottom left, and 2015 bottom right. Okay, and some comments here. Tyler was saying, cool. Jason was saying, I unsubscribed when you sold the John Deere combines. Yes, I would too. Oh well. The reason I sold the John Deere combines on Oklahoma is because they are causing issues with course play. And because of what I want to do on field 13, I want as few problems as possible. So that meant going with the case combines. And like I said, I think the issue with that is the fact the John Deere combine, the pipe is shorter, which causes the tractor, the unloading tractor, to have to get closer to the combine. And I think that's where the issues come with. I don't know 100% sure, but that's just my theory, folks. So don't quote me on that. I'm just guessing that's why Courseplay has some issues with unloading the John Deere combines, because the pipe is not as long as the case combine. Ooh, and we're going to have to get a truck to unload us here pretty quick. Jason was asking, do you have to plant the corn on the Mega Corn map? No, you do not. If you get the Mega Corn map, the corn comes already planted. And like I mentioned in the past episodes of the Mega Corn map, you cannot actually plant that map. You will first have to plow and make the fields first, because there are actually no fields on that map. So if you want to replant, which I don't know why you'd want to, because good luck ever getting all the corn harvested in the first place. But if you do, you would have to plow the field before you can even plant it. Gotham was saying, can you get some New Holland tools? You know what? That's one thing I don't think I have on Oklahoma. I don't know that I have any New Holland equipment, at least as far as tractors or harvesters go. Oh, we are full. We did have the New Holland harvesters there for a while. I believe you rented them, if I remember correctly. Okay, we'll see if we can find an unloading truck here, or maybe we'll just buy another trailer here for our bright yellow truck. Usually we got all kinds of equipment piled up down by the BGA here. Let's see, I'm assuming there's probably a trailer we can borrow around here somewhere. Or maybe not. I do see a loading wagon over there. That's not being much use, though. Okay, maybe not. We'll just grab the trailer that was up in... Let's see, where was that again? That was this one, I think. Empty. Yep, we'll just grab this truck and trailer here. And head back to the 2013 section of the map. As many trucks and trailers and more trailers we have on this map, it always seems like there's never one in the area where you need it. And I guess we'll go this way again. Seemed like it worked pretty good with the combine. Like I said, if you go the other way, you kind of have to go through the main farm in the town area. Not the nicest of ways to go that way. Oh, I was just going to say, is the gate going to open fast enough? I guess it did there. Kind of lagging a little bit, though. That doesn't help. Okay, back to the comments here. Nathaniel saying, great video, and you should get a placeable shed to put all those combines in. I don't think they make one big enough. At least not that I know of, anyway. In addition to that, we're heading straight out to the field anyway, so we're not going to be putting the combines away, at least not right away anyway. And to be realistic, we probably never will put the combines away. Main reason being is we won't be continuing Farming Simulator 15 for much longer, hopefully. Farmer Bill was asking, are you going to get Farming Simulator 17? Of course. Edward was asking, can you get the Homer DLC without getting the DLC game add-on? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by game DLC add-on, but you can get all the Farming Simulator DLCs separate from each other, so you don't have to have one of the other ones to make the other DLC work. So if you want to just get the Homer DLC, you can. Farmer Cole is asking, how many hired workers can you have running? Base game, you can have 10 hired workers. Now, if you add the unlimited hired workers mod, I guess you can have unlimited then. At least until the game crashes anyway, I'm guessing. Drayson was saying, I know how to farm. Well, good for you. Clay was asking, what year did you start YouTube? Ooh, that is a good question. I started the Farming Simulator back in Farming Simulator 2013. Back when Westbridge Hills came out. That's when I started Farming Simulator. So that's been, what, I think 3 years? Yeah, it should be like 3 years ago, I believe. Thinking about it there. Troy was asking, how much does it cost to rent a server? Says considering getting one for Farming Simulator 17, is wondering how much they were. And I think I mentioned this before, but this server is hosted at Very Games. VeryGames.net is hosting this server. Server price, I believe this is per year, I'd like to say, is $200. It all depends on what you get for add-ons. This is pretty much a maxed out server with additional disk space due to the mods. And then we also have a TeamSpeak server with it. So, cost of the server there. Now, for the Farming Simulator 17 server, this hopefully will get moved over to Farming Simulator 17 once it is out and available. And then also, I've been told I probably will get some codes for you folks to use if you're looking to start your own server. So look for that in the future. Might have some discount codes for you folks for Farming Simulator servers if you would like. So that should be coming out here probably another week or so, hopefully. Manra was asking, why are you using low settings? Well, I'm actually not using low settings anymore. We're actually on very high maxed out settings here again. So the settings are maxed out. But the previous couple of episodes, the reason for the low settings was all the bales on the Oklahoma map. In order to make sure nothing bad happened, I turned down my graphic settings down to low. Just like I said, just to make sure my computer could handle it and, not melt down, basically. Which, like I was saying on Oklahoma there, was interesting because I was actually getting better frame rate on the very high graphic settings than I actually was on low graphic settings for some reason. I don't know why that was, but that was weird. Jamie was saying, probably going to get on your Farming Simulator 17 server if you get one. Like I was saying, absolutely plan to. Getting one as soon as they are available, which I've been told will be day one. Not 100% sure on that yet, folks, but I've been told it will be available day one. And by day one, we mean when Farming Simulator 15 comes out. When 17 comes out, let's get the right Farming Simulator here. When Farming Simulator 17 comes out, the servers should be available. So, should be pretty much as soon as it's out, they should be available. And just be a matter of getting the server set up. My name is you is saying that's not called the glance mod, it's called the inspector mod. No, it is the glance mod. The mod we have, that's the one up in the top corner there, the top left corner that shows, what other people are doing, what equipment they're using, what the fill level is. Mainly used like for single player. If you're harvesting, you can see, if you got multiple combines or trucks or whatever you're doing, you can see the fill level on your other equipment. It's kind of the main use for it. But that is the glance mod. A little bit different than the inspector mod. And like I've said in the past, I kind of prefer the glance mod over the inspector mod. And I have gotten the question, how do you get it to appear and disappear? When you bring up the default in-game help, the glance mod disappears. When you do which is F1, by the way. F1 hides the in-game help. When you hide the in-game help, the glance mod appears. My name is you is also asking, why are you using GPS for bailing? All you have to do is follow the windrow. That is a good question. Why do I use the GPS so often? Well, it's because of what I'm doing right now. It's hard to drive and read comments at the same time. So if I'm reading comments and driving, and by driving I mean actually driving without the GPS, probably going to end up all over the field. So it basically allows me to look away from my screen and still keep doing what I'm doing. Anyway, folks, looking at time, looks like it's about time to wrap up the episode here. So that you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching and till next time.